Hey, we're gonna be trying Undungeon today. Hasn't got a lot of love. We're gonna give it a go using a mouse and a keyboard. Alright, let's see. Void, name, origin, void, dimension, unknown age, chthonic darkness, entity. Okay. Keeper of the void dimension, bringer of darkness, incarnation of the dimension itself, so his powers are immense and mysterious. Sounds good. Hardcore. Kind of just went in there.
Strange, isn't it? From childhood, we have been told that the universe is endless. It was said that there are millions of worlds out there, and that none of them can be reached. They said that they were thousands of light years away from us. But what if this is not the whole truth? What if we live in a multiverse where a thin membrane separates worlds from each other, and this membrane is not as strong as it seems?
I don't know what.
7 worlds, 7 variations of Earth were instantly merged. Those few who survived called this cataclysm the Shift.
Okay. Not a great name for it, but maybe it plays into it at some point. Wasted to move. Got it. Doesn't look like we can get over there. Let's see here. Space is dark and silent. A voice resounds in your head, breaking the silence, each word like a supersonic cannon shot. I made you, I created you. Nothingness, just like you. They call us the Void. You and I are one, but you have a purpose. You can leave this place and meet with them, the envoys from other dimensions in the center of creation. Center of creation. The place where the dimensional threads intertwine. The root of creation is what keeps the realms from falling into the void. Follow the thread, it will bring you to the root of creation, the city of all dimensions, the city of... Arcaban? Arcaban? Collect the seals of the 6 heralds and bring them back here. They have many realms. We have essence. They want our essence because we have so much. Let them give us their realms so we can have as many realms as well. Go and collect the seals of 6 dimensions. Alright, let's leave. What is this? We can go over here now? No? Yes. Can search the body. What do we pick up? Communicator. Press Control to open the communicator. It's an incredibly important device that lets you communicate across dimensions. You get information about the world around you and requests from beings you meet on your travels. Attacks, okay. Left click to attack. Space to dash. Stamina. If we attack too much, we run out of stamina. Fair enough. You can avoid an attack by dashing. I just wanted to see that. Okay. We got hit there. Mysterious ambush. I wonder why the void didn't tell me anything about the attackers. Maybe it seemed trivial to him, but my instincts are telling me it was important. I need to find out who Clear was and who was behind his murder. Huh. Obligation, that's the mission we're on. What are we picking up here? Clear ribs. Okay. Press right click to activate a shield that protects you from any single source of damage. Hold right click to create a mine in front of you. After some time it will explode. If it takes damage it will detonate sooner. The mine can damage you as well as your enemies. Well, hold on here. So does the shield just stay active or does it die if you don't get hit? Combo. You can combine both abilities of Clear's ribs. After you protect yourself with a shield, you can drop a mine and activate it with an attack when enemies are nearby. Right, because we'll be protected. Use the pier to reach. Oh, so we just get there automatically. Can we talk to this guy again? We can level up? Press 1 to upgrade. That's not working. We've got an incoming transmission. No, okay. I really don't think this is a good idea to think about it. You should say no. You're not worthy. You regret that you said that. We'll talk once I return in my new form. Let's not put it off any longer. I'm behind your back. Turn around and face your death. Oh, was that the guy who just attacked us? Now, how long does this thing last for? Energy. Heralds can use the enhanced skills of their items. Blah 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 blah. After the end of each item has its own enhanced skills. These can be attacking. Alright, so we didn't take any damage for that. That's fine, I guess. Okay, what else? Let's just go. Uh-oh. Are things not going well here? Kind of feels that way. Herald? What's this guy's name? Viticus? My greetings, I'm Viticus. By sheer coincidence, I became the guardian of this hub, and I'm obliged to help you. The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. I apologize. Where are my manners? You probably want to have a look around and get acclimated first. I have waited a very long time for this meeting. I can wait a while longer. Come find me when you're ready to discuss business. Alright, explore the hub. Is this like our home base? Resembles a locked door. Can't get there. Oh, shift is pause, okay. Wonder if we need to pause a lot. Current state of the planes of reality. What are we looking at here? We've seen this already. Dimensional pier like the one I used to get here, but this one's a lot bigger. This creature's flesh blends with the stone around the pier. It seems alive but unconscious. Yeah, what happened to Arcaban? Arcaban once stood on this very spot. The cosmically massive core of creation stood on this spot, and the 6 districts of Arcaban surrounded it. When you were on your way to the Council of Herods, there were few who knew of this, but it seems one of them did not want you to make it there. There was a coup in Arcaban, and someone used Marduk's personal weapon. I'm not hinting at anything. Marduk's personal weapon to sever your thread from the core of creation, plunging the void dimension into the abyss and spilling its essence into the center of creation, directly into Arcaban. Only it just so happened that your core is here, and the core of creation fell into the abyss along with your dimension. And Arcaban fell too, of course, and everything else. Everything is sliding into the abyss, though this hub Dharma created slowly, gradually, like through the eye of a needle. What happened to the other worlds? The core of creation is falling to the abyss and dragging every layer of the universe along with it. We can't stop it. The core has already passed the event horizon, but we can temporarily raise it from the abyss and gather mass from a few divine cores. This should be enough for us to create a new reality. Who are we? You, me, the Keeper, those few immortals who have not yet fallen into the abyss along with the core of creation. No one knows how much time we have left. Go to the central pier. The Keeper has everything ready. The pier will take you to the Q dimension. Well, what's left of it after its time in the abyss? It's a world of arid deserts, hot during the day and cold at night. Do not expect a warm welcome from the inhabitants. They know about as much... No, they know about as much about heralds as they do about waterfalls. What do I need to do in the Q dimension? You must activate all 7 gravitational piers in the Q dimension, which will transfer some mass to the hub and unlock a pathway to the Divine Palace. Then you will just have to convince the dimension's god to bequeath all his mass to the hub core. That is all. Makes a strange motion and laugh. What motion? He's an eyeball. What do you know about the god? One of the 2 original gods, the one that calls himself Motor. He used to go by a different name. I heard legends from the ancient essences that long, long ago, he was the god of thunder or lightning until he met Kshatra, who taught him to play Agon. That is all I currently know of him. Okay, so I guess we have to collect mass, and we're moving up. Travel to the Q dimension. Find out who Clear was and who killed him. Aren't we Clear? Obligation. Oh, did we not get that? Oh, this is the weird wall lady here. You are not prepared. It was incredibly difficult for me to raise your core from the abyss. Viticus, that lazy blabbermouth didn't explain it to you. This is not Arcaban, Harold. Refresh your memory and your skills. You will need to prepare for battle. Alright, let's train for a bit. Why not? I wouldn't listen to what the Keeper thinks of me. She sleeps all the time, but calls me lazy. There's so much going on, I occasionally forget important things. Down to business. You already figured out this training room. I currently have a combat simulation running in it. Between you and me, there are no other simulations. I haven't created them yet. We'll be using this combat situation to see what you can do. If you don't mind, I'll be recording your training. It could prove useful for when we train future heralds. Well, even if you do mind, I'm still going to record it. It's my job. I had to ask for appearance sake. Alright, let's start training. Alright, let's hit a shield up here. up Nox. Using consumables to heal yourself, first press R, then press... Okay. Whoever attacks the item first gains the effect, whether that's you or the enemy. That's kind of interesting. Oh, we get a couple of them here. Okay, pick up Mechanical Claws. Mechanical Claws can perform a combo. Click 3 times in quick succession to execute it. The last attack in the combo will deal the most damage. But be careful, combos drain stamina. Hold down to charge Mechanical Claws and unleash a powerful slam attack that deals damage to all enemies around you. Okay. Oh, I've messed that up. There we go. Okay. Equipment breakage. There's a durability meter. When an item breaks, the game enters a tactical pause state where you can swap out your broken item if you have a replacement. Click, space, or right-click to swap out the corresponding item. What am I doing here? Nothing? It's not really... I'll pick this up. To use an enhancer, press R and break the enhancer. All enhancers temporarily improve various qualities of the Herald. Okay. Pick up the Mechanical Claws. Pick up the Nox. Pick up the enhancer. Kill the enemy. If you hit an enemy and see a blue shield, it means that more than 40% of your attack was absorbed by enemy armor. It's better to use empowered attacks against armored enemies, since these attacks can pierce through armor and deal substantial damage. Enemy damage is increased after an attack that successfully hits you, based on their difficulty level. This is indicated by the stars over their head. Stars are lost over time and turns into shields that block a single hit. There are items that can remove these buffs. You got me. Maybe I can time up the shield here, that'd be neat. There we go. Decreation. Targets killed by decreation have the highest drop values of essence, runes, nodes, and consumables. This type of death blocks the possibility of autopsy. Targets killed by laceration have an increased chance of organ drop, but standard values for essences, runes, nodes, and consumables. This type of death blocks autopsy. Mortification. Standard drop values. This type of death allows you to perform an autopsy. Incineration. Higher than average drop values. Possibility for an autopsy. Targets killed by explosion have an average chance for an organ and essence drop, but low values for runes and consumables. Blocks an autopsy. Okay. Well, I would say we can call our first joint project a success. By the way, what did you think of him, Harold? Who? The red-robed nomad, of course. He's the pinnacle of my creativity. I painstakingly recreated every single detail so he would closely resemble the most common of the Q-dimension inhabitants you will encounter. Once I improve his voice module, the locals won't be able to tell he's not one of their own. Impressive. Good job. No need to be a dick. Let's get out of here. use dimensional piers to travel around a world. Once a pier is activated, you can teleport it to it any time. Alright, we're headed to the Alpha Pier. Ask the huntsman where the core is. What do we have here? Equipment. Mechanical claw. Ribs. Different... Okay, we got masks as well. Inventory. Healing. Grenades, knives, I don't need that. Some map. We got our journal here. Oh, this is we can upgrade. What can we do? Select a slot to unlock. Okay, red is damage. Right? I think this is stamina. And this one's probably armor. Let's do some damage. Okay. Am I doing something here? Body. You can do different skin, brain, eyes, heart, social organ, and a lot of stuff. I guess we'll come back to this later. Not breakable. He's connected to Arcaban's communications network. We got our coordinates. The keeper took you to the first pier. It cost a lot of her strength. You need to find this pier's core and connect it to the hub. The core should be somewhere in the desert nearby. Look around or talk to the locals. New tutorials. And we've seen that already. Alright, let's get going. Looks like we're blocked there. Can we... Wait, why are we doing this? Looks like we do need to leave. Oh, do we just stop for encounters? Is that it? Must be. Oh, wait, Alpha Core. We needed that. This is what we're looking for. The cores of built-in homing. Just activate it. So we did that. Now what do we need to do? Travel back to the Q dimension. Slow start, slow start. I gotta say. Pier is active. Now just 6 more piers to activate until we can redirect these worlds. Master the hub. Of course, we have to do something about motor before that happens. I'll send you the coordinates in the next pier. You have to unseal it first. I don't have access. This world's matrix is straightened a little. You can now travel deeper into the world, but you should return to the hub before you continue your journey. We have much to discuss. Alright, back to the hub. Talk to Viticus. You did a good job, but I don't like the condition your core is in. It's functioning erratically. How do cores work? I'm no core programming expert. Can't string 2 cores together, but fortunately there's someone in the hub who knows everything there is to know about them. He can be quite useful to us in this matter. Who? A Mutilla? Goes by Skinflint. Not sure how he did it, but he managed to save his own hide when Arcaban fell and made it to the hub recently. What's a Mutilla? One of the first beings. It said their civilization began construction on Arcaban around the core of creation. I do not know where they all went after that, but in my time there were very few of them left. And after the shift, this one is perhaps the last of his kind. He meant to end up in the central part, but instead got stuck on one of the islands of primordial matter hovering around. Use this to connect his island with ours. He's not pleasant to be around, but you need to learn as much as you can about your core before we start saving reality. Viticus draws a block of primordial matter from subspace and pushes it in your direction. Another eyeball? No, he's got arms. This being's spherical body is covered in such ancient materials that you can sense relics of the Creator's primordial mind in its vibrations. So all this time, Viticus had the primordial matter to get here, I see. The being pulls out a long ancient scroll and scrolls ominously on it, pronouncing each syllable as he writes. Viticus. Then he stares intently into you and shivers in disgust. Your core couldn't withstand the overload and it cracked. It looks horrible. Can you fix my core? No, such damage is beyond repair, but we can replace it. The core is not a spirit, it's just a receiver and amplifier of information. Try this core out. It hasn't been expanded yet, but it's still better than the one you have now. I will tell you what to do with it. He hands you a pearl core. As it comes into your possession, the core begins to radiate warmth and pulsate, reaching out to the thread of your spirit. Thank you. When you replace your core, you can weave nodes into it. The core itself contains only the most basic methods of interacting with reality, but nodes can transform the core's powers into a variety of effects that can be very useful. I happen to have a few combat nodes that you may enjoy. Here, take them. The being hands you several nodes. They're small, abnormally heavy items of immaterial nature. Why do they call you Skinflint? You don't look like one. Because I don't share my knowledge or wares with just anyone. Back in Arcaban, immortals would line up in front of my workshop demanding my services. This annoyed a lot of them, Viticus included, but I don't mind. It's even easier to do business this way. Thanks. Take the nodes and leave. Okay. Swap out your core. Press 2 to open your inventory and select your core. You can also upgrade your core to unlock slot runes. Pressing 2. What's my core? A body, core. Cracked core. How do I change that? Doesn't really say. Select a slot to unlock. We got stamina, dexterity. Oh, I see. So I gotta put these in here. Okay, but what about my core? Cracked core. Ah, here we go. Young core. Converts current essence value into critical damage. Okay, so that's our new core, which is looking good. We got runes. Can I add them? We have 21 essence. We need 50 to level it up. I think that's all we can do. Alright. Nodes are the Herald's basic characteristics. To install a node, press 1 to open the core interface. If you have enough essence, you can click on a core to unlock a new node slot. Each open slot has its own color, which corresponds to the color of the nodes you can use in it. To activate a node, drag and drop. Rare and powerful nodes can significantly change the outcome of a battle in your favor. Alright, we did it. Do you sell things? That's much better. Now your inner self doesn't disgust me. As time goes on, you'll definitely want specific core to your preferences. To new devices, I'll need spirit sparks, the seeds of future cores. Where can I find those? They're a rare material. When a mortal being dies, its spirit spark can manifest in the material world. There are many spirit sparks left behind from the war against the destroyers. If you're lucky, you'll find lots of them in the dimensions you visit. Mortals don't particularly need them. They see them as artifacts. I want to see which cores you can craft. We get a strength core and a flaming core. Increased chances of burning. Well, obviously make you stronger. Alright. Your core is shining like it's brand new. Skinflip may be unpleasant, but you cannot deny he has talent. So what now? Now you can continue saving the world, or lead it to destruction. I guess it's back to the Q dimension again. Alright, well I guess we'll wrap it up for there. Strange game. See if we keep going with it or not. Thanks for watching. See ya.